You never know what a kid is going to engage with. And we don't have, well, we do have them out on the deck, but there's not really any ceiling fans inside the house. And since she's been around, we're mostly indoors because it's been winter.
Right.
And there were ceiling fans in every room in this hotel. And immediately,
she's like, what is this?
She's like, what's this? So we turn one on. And then once we did that, for the rest of the time, the fan had to be like, we would come in and she'd be like, she wanted them on. She loves the fans.
Like the joke, the kid doesn't care about the toy. It's the box that they play with. You guys went to Disney. She's excited about the ceiling fan.
Are we going to go to the place with the fans?
You can go to the Home Depot and look at
that'll be
for
part
free.
Of it.
Yeah.
Yep. She loves it. Now she figured this the other day. She figured out how to turn on the fan on our deck.
Oh my God. So funny.
Kelly told me that. I'm like, are you serious? She's like, yes.
She's like, I'm in Disney again.
Yep. It's just like Disney. This is the Gray Hair and Daycare podcast, with a combined age of 111 years and a combined IQ right in that same range. Your hosts, Frank Sirio and Carlo Russo. Welcome back to episode 36, part 2. We have a few more stories to cover that we didn't have time to get to in the last episode.
So we're back to finish up the job and get you all caught up.
So thanks for coming back, and here is the rest of episode 36.
But it's funny because at the same rate, I don't hate Disney, but like me and my wife are not Disney. You know what? It's weird. Like I've been there. We brought Natalie when he was a baby, but
you've never been more than 3 times in a year,
right? Yeah. No, that was the only time I've been. But yeah, so I was kind of thinking while you were talking. Did you both, like, on the dating site go, love Disney? No. I'm a Disney mom, or I'm a Disney girl.
I think she enjoys it. And
it's good. It's good quality.
Yes, I think that's what it is now.
Right.
Like, especially with the cruise stuff, I think she would be just as happy with another cruise line, except once she learned, like now, once you do that with them and you see how it works, especially with the kid, and there are things that they have that make it easier when you have a kid, not just better.
Absolutely. No, where you guys are with young children or a child, it's not difficult to be. You're already loving it anyways. That's the perfect thing for you.
It works, but I think she has learned to love it more, where I was much more of
in it. You were in it before.
I was a fan of.
So we should be at one point probably sponsored by Disney. I mean, I would only say. Could you imagine?
I would just be happy if
they knew your name.
Anything they knew who I was. Yeah, no.
Well, that's cool. So you did a little vacation before she had to get back to work.
Yeah, so we had that time. The one funny weird thing that was. I mean, it was nice because we just took our time and we spent time at the hotel and we spent time at the parks and did all that stuff. The funny thing was that you never know what a kid is going to engage with, and we don't have. Well, we do have them out on the deck, but there's not really any ceiling fans inside the house. And since she's been around, we're mostly indoors because it's been winter.
Right.
And there were ceiling fans in every room in this hotel. And immediately,
she's like, what is this?
She's like, what's this? So we turn one on. And then once we did that, for the rest of the time, the fan had to be like, we would come in and she'd be like, she wanted them on. She loves the fans.
Like the joke, the kid doesn't care about the toy. It's the box that they play with. You guys went to Disney. She's excited about the ceiling fan.
Are we going to go to the place with the fans?
You can go to the Home Depot and look at
that'll be
for
part
free.
Of it.
Yeah.
Yep. She loves it. Now she figured this the other day. She figured out how to turn on the fan on our deck.
Oh my God. So funny.
Kelly told me that. I'm like, are you serious? She's like, yes.
She's like, I'm in Disney again.
Yep. It's just like Disney.
That's great. When they see something for the first time.
I thought that was
awesome.
Yeah, it was neat. So we had a very, very nice trip. Then we came back and Kelly was refreshed and ready to start her new job.
Sure.
And she did that. It was an interesting transition because there's this new thing, right? Our rhythm had been
right. You guys were in a set
7:30. The baby comes to me, and by 8:00. Kelly's off to work and she goes out the door and she's gone.
Doesn't see. Yep.
Now she's in her office and the baby knows, oh, wait a minute. Like at first,
I smell
not
mama.
getting it. Yeah, but then, so it was a little bit of a difficult transition.
I was gonna say, she's here right now.
Yes. Yeah. She's here. And the first week or two, it was difficult because then it's like, it brought me back to those first few weeks
when you did it,
when she went to work and it was just me and her, and I was having to disappear downstairs and hear the crying,
right?
And she would just, not knowing, not thinking, she would pop out every once in a while and say hello, and it would just kick it off again. Yeah. And she's like, oh, I had to go to the restroom. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like,
sometimes it's easier to be at a business outside the house because know you can't pop in to go to the bathroom and go, hi, honey. But again, it's
for all the advantages and the way it works now. Sure. It's great,
right?
But it was a little bumpy in that first week, and it took maybe two solid weeks, and her kind of getting into a rhythm, and the baby knowing okay. But even now, just today, when it's nap time, she kind of wants mommy. She knows she's there. So
does she do the lunch thing like you do?
She tries to. A lot of the work that she's doing now, there's like a queue. And if there's nothing in the queue, she can take a break. But if there isn't, then she's got to dive in.
Gotcha.
So she, today she was able to have lunch with us.
Gotcha.
It's nice. I mean, it really.
And the older Josie gets, the easier. I mean, it fixes itself.
Even now, she gets used to it. It's not like she's propped up in the corner.
Right.
She's got Carrie or Ashley, and I'm around.
Right.
But it was like that with me too. Like I had to disappear and stay gone, or it was just harder for her to understand.
Which, a lot of times, like I said before, it's so much easier when you do have to get in a car and drive somewhere because you're not hearing the cries. Yeah. You're not going, I got to go bathroom, let me peek my head and screw up everything that the caregiver's been doing.
Yeah.
But
that's the thing. Yeah, it really is. It's hardest on them.
Right. Because they got in a moment. Yeah. A set, and then all of a sudden you go, "Hey, Daddy's here," but I'm going to leave in about 3 seconds.
Yeah, they're back to square one. So that was a little bit of a challenge that first week. The other thing that happened that week was vaccination week.
Oh,
so we had to go.
God, I used to hate that.
This one was 2 in the leg, bang bang, and I have to say she recovered very well.
They do.
Yeah, she's she's getting better.
Absolutely.
At handling that stuff. So that was good. And then we kind of roll into Easter.
Ooh.
And Easter was normally I am in a continual struggle with my sister over who is going to host holidays.
But you made a decision about this.
I
don't know if you backed out of that decision.
This time I gave her Easter.
Okay.
And it was nice. Right. It was nice not having to cook the meal.
Sure.
And my Avi and Paula, my sister's a very good cook. And Avi's an excellent.
Avi's a chef.
He's an excellent cook. He's since retirement, he has come into his own.
Learned 7 languages and knows how to cook everything.
Yep.
God bless you.
So it was really nice. We had a very nice dinner there. I did feel a little bit with Easter like, I don't know. I feel like maybe some parents, it's just like with the birthday party. It's like everybody's like, oh, what's the theme? And we're like, she doesn't know what's happening.
No.
And with Easter, we didn't do the Easter basket because she's too little.
Right. You're just doing it for yourself.
But then I think that's true.
Oh,
so that's the way I shouldn't feel bad.
No, because it's like
when they're 3, you got to feel bad.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
At that point, I think parents are going through the motions. Your child is 9 months or whatever.
Yeah. With Christmas, we did it because I'm like, this is dress rehearsal, right? Like we got to get this is important. But yeah.
And Christmas is, I think, a lot more. I don't want to say commercialized or there's a big thing going on and presents and you get caught up in that whole season.
Yes.
Easter, I mean it's a little there, but it's not like Christmas. No. But when we do this stuff like the first birthdays, who are we doing this for?
Yeah,
we're really doing it for the family and enjoying the big 1 year. But I wouldn't feel guilty at all.
But it was very nice. Also, my sister got her a couple things, a very fun like activity book with all kinds of different stuff, which she really likes. Mm-hmm. And then she did get her, it was kind of funny. She got her one of those scooters, like I think I had when I was a little kid and you probably had, like where you sit in it and you can kind of scramble around. Yep. Like on wheels.
Yep.
And we had never had one of them. We'd never gotten her one of those.
Yeah, my kids have. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. But it's interesting because she was a little, it was for like six months and up, and she was already over a year.
Right.
So it was a little too small. She fit in it, but it was too small.
Gotcha.
So we ended up returning that. And then, of course, my lovely wife points out, she's like, the APA or the AAP, American Association of Pediatricians, don't like those things anymore because they said they're bad for their hips. It's bad for baby hips.
All right.
I did not know this, but apparently that's why we didn't have one. So, okay. But the activity book, a very big hit. So it was nice. We had a good time with Easter, and then, kind of moved into that following week was coming up on Kelly's birthday.
Okay.
So we rolled right into Mommy's birthday.
The big 2-1.
Yes, exactly. We kind of kept it easy and simple.
Little family time.
We went to there's a new Indian restaurant. Masala Heaven, I think it's called. Oh
yeah, we Trina and I walked in. They haven't had anything, but we heard only good things.
So
what do you think?
Now, Kelly is Polish and Indian.
Yep.
So she has a very high bar for that stuff, and I understandably so. Like her aunts and her dad are amazing, like really fantastic.
Yeah, don't tell me what a good Italian restaurant is. I'll tell you.
Right. It's the same idea. Right. They're good. So I liked it. I thought it was really good. She was a little more critical, but I thought it was good. We had the sag paneer and we had some other stuff that
it's a nice buffet area.
We didn't do a buffet. It was just table service.
Okay.
But I will say the one thing it was pricey for the amount of protein you get. I was a little like, there could have been a little bit more chicken here.
I looked at the buffet and it looked
good.
Good, yeah.
No, it was good. I mean, I really liked it.
Dosa grill, but
not dosa. No. That's what she said. Yeah, so she said exactly. She's like, there's better Indian in town. So, but worth a try. So we did that, and of course, baby Josie was charming the people in adjacent booths and having a good time.
Was she eating the Indian food?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She'll eat just about anything, especially vegetable stuff.
Now I'm hungry.
Yeah, it could be. All right. Right after this, and then normally what we'll do is for birthdays with my sister and Avi, they invited us to celebrate, so they got a cake for Kelly's birthday.
Nice.
And we did it on that Sunday. So it was kind of like we go to church, we go get groceries, and then we're going to go there. But we have become a Costco family now. Do you go to Costco?
Oh yeah.
So Costco is like, my siblings are, my brother is like a super fan of Costco, but my sister Lucille as well. And I like it, but it's on the other side of town. It's like a half-hour drive for us.
Not near us.
So we go like maybe once a month or once every few weeks.
We're with you.
We go. So it was kind of tough, right? Because we're going there to have dinner early in the afternoon. We get out of church at like 11. We go to the Wegmans. We get groceries. Now, so we're like, okay, we're just going to grab a quick bite to eat of something on our way to Costco.
Gotcha.
Because we don't want to spoil our dinner with two excellent chefs making dinner for us.
Yeah.
So we do the McDonald's drive-thru.
Ooh.
Now, what do you get for a kid?
Little baby girl.
At
that point, I think anything you can hold. I mean, chicken tenders or French fries. I don't know. Apple slices. I don't know.
We opted for like a Happy Meal with nuggets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chicken nuggets. Yeah.
So
makes sense.
So now she's never had nuggets before.
Oh, so okay. You're introducing the first time. Yeah.
Yes, she's never had any. She's had very, very little processed food.
Like we've said before, very good with vegetables and
meat. But always I would say the vast majority of what she eats is all of it. Honestly, not vast majority is prepared by us. No processed foods and organic and all that stuff.
Clean, as the kids say.
She eats very healthily, which we want to do. But we're thinking, she's going to like it. She's had chicken fingers before, like chicken tenders, but never chicken nuggets. Never McNuggets. But loved them, right? So she's eating I'm driving and she is like she was killing them. She was hungry, so she had I think she had some fries and she had that stuff.
That's a big girl now.
And so we get there and we got her in the cart and we're doing our stuff and she's in this cute little dress and I always have fun when she's in the cart. I'm the cart driver.
It's playing around.
And she's there and all of a sudden I see. Oh God. And it's a big throw. So I'm literally using the dress to catch it.
Yeah.
And it's a big throw up.
Oh, she outdid herself.
And so we get her clean and for some reason that's what has happened. So way back in the early episodes, we had the diaper bag that we did as one of our Crash Test Daddy segments. Kelly has graduated to a smaller, more compact version of that.
Okay.
It's kind of the same material, same company, I think. It's a Lululemon thing, but smaller. This new one, she had opted to not have a spare outfit in.
Oh.
So we just kind of do our best, get her to the restroom. She cleans her up. But on the way home, again.
Oh.
Get home, change again.
That's what I was going to say. When you said McDonald's, I said, that's a risky moment right before dinner.
I don't know why we didn't think of that because this kid has never had anything like this.
Her body, her stomach's like, what the heck are you doing to me?
Just grease probably has never had anything deep fried.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let alone any of this.
McDonald's, yeah.
So we're trying to leave because we're going to be late. And we literally are on our way to the back to the truck and again all over the next outfit. And we're like, okay. And it completely knocked the wind out of her. Like she was the rest of the day.
Well, she threw up 3 times.
I felt so bad. We texted that we were going to be late. Then there's a long time goes by because we get her cleaned up and all that, get her dressed. And then just as we're about to leave again, so I texted again and they were wonderful and offered to bring dinner. So they literally brought dinner and the cake to our house. It was kind of funny
can you
because
stop at McDonald's?
This is one thing that I think it's better that my sister never had kids because it was so hard for her to see little baby Josie not feeling
going through this,
that it was very difficult.
So she was introduced to fast food with a bang.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we're ever going to do that now. And she had in our defense, she had nuggets. But
like Tyson's
Chick-fil-A nuggets that are broiled and real chicken,
and they're made by God.
Yes, and they're made by good people. So
got these heathens.
So it was but that we should have made.
When did it hit you going McDonald's? When did it finally hit you going?
Pretty much almost immediately. When she threw up the second time.
You're like,
it's like okay.
Yeah, the grease and everything's working through her.
Yeah. So we won't be doing that.
No.
Again, but that
Chick-fil-A, here we come.
Chick-fil-A, sure. But yes, so now we're rolling into the next week. Mm-hmm. We had a couple gifts. One thing that she really likes now, we have this play table. It is a water play table. So it's like a 1, 2, 3. It's like one of those plastic molded things.
Okay.
But it's made like a big kid level sink on legs with all these like little drippy and rainwater things. And
so you can actually,
you fill it with water and she gets to, and she loves it.
Puddles around it.
And doesn't seem to care how cold it is. Especially she has been teething quite a bit.
Yeah.
Again, there's all teeth coming in all over the place. And she loves ice, so she'll just cram ice in there. But she will just stick her hand into ice water and leave it. And I'm like, what? Like,
we were worried about that duck. Remember back in the old days when we did the temperature of the water?
85 degrees.
She's like, give me freezing.
She does not. She is not worried about the temperature, not at all. But so we had that, and then like also an activity table that you can put different materials on, and she can do stuff with. So I put those couple things together that week, and then I'm very interested to get your opinion on this next part that we're going to talk about. So that week, we're a couple weeks after, maybe a week after Easter, a full week after Easter, and one day we're having a nice day. It's time. We decide we're going to take the baby and we're going to walk out to the mailbox, which, it's a little walk.
Yep.
We walk out there. I cross the road. I get the mail, and there's 3 cards, and they're from Kelly's mom and dad.
Okay. So
3 cards, and one of them is addressed to me and Kelly, Mr. and Mrs.
A couple.
Yeah. One is addressed to Kelly.
Okay, the daughter.
And then one
addressed to me
is addressed this way.
Oh God.
So I just want to see what
the baby?
To the baby. Now they have sent cards to the baby before.
Okay.
And the cards have always been addressed to the baby's name. And I'll clarify, it wasn't addressed to Josie Serio. It was addressed to
the real
Josie and her mother's maiden name.
That's not Josie's name.
Hyphen my last name, Serio.
Yeah, because you guys are not a hyphen family.
No, we are not.
Right.
Kelly, when we were married,
that's the first thing I
took my last name.
Of course.
And that's her legal name. The baby's legal name is
your last
Josie
name. Yeah.
Serio. And to see that name, given some of the tension.
There's a backstory, yeah.
Yeah, given some of the tension that has happened between me and her family, the most recent thing we talked about on the podcast was when Kelly went back to work, her mother said some really awful things to her.
Right.
And I, in defending her and kind of demanding an apology, have been relegated to some kind of, madman status with her parents.
Right.
So, but that seems like
it's a slap in the face.
This
is like, this is not.
This is not accidental.
No.
This is not.
It's reminding you that.
It is.
She's also
I guess I'm not sure what the intention is, other than knowing that I'm a traditional enough person that I would be offended by it.
Right.
Right.
Can I ask you this?
Sure.
On the one that was for you and your wife, was it written with your last names on it?
Yeah.
And was it written this way?
No.
So wait.
No, it was addressed to Kelly and Frank Serio.
Okay, and then when she did a separate
was
one
to Kelly Serio.
Oh, okay.
And
okay. This is obvious as it is.
Yeah.
The other two are your name, and then the baby.
Yeah.
Is
there's no confusion. Like, they know that, Kelly's work. She has a license. She had to change her license.
Yeah, they know the name. They know the business card. Yeah, they know the business card.
Yeah, they understand.
So this is petty. This is for them. This is bad. This is I'm going to slap him in the face.
I can't. And it was difficult. Because when I saw it, I was very angry.
You're triggered. They triggered you.
Yes, and luckily,
I think they knew that.
I think luckily, my lovely wife had the presence of mind to remind me that was probably the goal, and to not react.
Right.
And I didn't. And so I didn't, and it was hard. It was hard not to.
So what do you see in this? What do you see them doing to you? Why, if I could ask, what triggered? I know what triggered you, but what made? How did you feel? What were they doing to you?
What it is it just
You're
felt,
not important.
It felt disrespectful.
Mm-hmm. No, I know.
Right?
I mean,
like it felt disrespectful to me, and that is somehow challenging my claim to my daughter. Right?
Yeah.
All right? Like this is our daughter. That's our name. And that's our family.
The crazy thing is they allowed you to have the daughter.
Yes.
Her daughter. Well, she has, Kelly has her. Yeah, Kelly could be a serial.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you would think, I'm going to remind him that Kelly has her own family too and do the same shit here.
Right. No.
Excuse my French.
Just that one. I'm
going to remind you, the baby is not yours.
In a way, yeah. So it did like mission accomplished. Like it got under my skin. Of
course it did.
And luckily I didn't react. Right. And I'm glad I didn't, because now in retrospect, I just feel like this is a miserable, spiteful, hateful woman.
It's more on them than on you. You know what I mean? It's more them problem than you problem.
Yeah.
And you did the right thing. What are you going to, this is my dog. Come on.
No.
Right.
I mean, like whatever, nothing she ever writes on any envelope is going to change.
Right. Whatever.
Change reality.
And that's why I think Kelly was right. She wanted, this was a reason.
Yep.
She did it. She wanted a reaction from you.
Yeah.
And you didn't give her one, you win.
Yeah.
Even though internally there's a reaction.
Yes.
Because that's exactly what she wanted out of it. But she wanted you to take one step further.
Yeah. She wanted more evidence that I'm a lunatic.
You're a lunatic.
Yeah.
To your family.
So, but yeah, I couldn't believe it. And then of course, the lunatic, the reality of the lunatic that I am is that I'll keep it. And we talk about it here. And now that we have done that, I'm going to frame it,
of course,
and have it on my desk to remind me at all times of what I have to deal with.
People can be petty.
It's fascinating when you really get deeply involved with another family.
It's tough. Yeah.
Because it's so foreign that first of all, no one in any extent or extension of my family would do something like that, because they would know what it would be met with. And that's what I don't
even think my mother would know the difference. She would never.
Can you imagine? It is just, I can only imagine showing that to my parents. Like, they would lose their minds. Like, my mother wouldn't. She was such a good-hearted woman.
My mother would jab. She's jabbed.
Yeah.
Right? She's jabbed with my brothers and me, and but never to a point where I'm gonna make you feel less.
Openly insult.
Make you feel.
Yeah.
That's too bad, man.
It was interesting. And also, again, like I'm mentioning it, like it's 2 weeks. Like their Easter cards. They're like 2 weeks late. Jeez. It's like, okay,
person's pretty religious. They know the rules.
They're supposed to be a devout,
right? She knows, Catholic. So that's another I'm going to send it late. That's how much.
I don't know. She's one of those people. I remember this is one of the things when I really realized how far gone this woman was. One of Kelly's favorite aunts passed away.
Yeah.
And someone who her mother is very close to.
Sure.
And she was asked to read at her funeral mass and showed up late. And I remember going to the car afterwards, and I was with Kelly and her sister. I'm like, if anything like that happened in my family, that person would never be talked to by anyone ever again. Like, that's the biggest. That's so calloused.
At least
so
say
heartless.
I can't read up there. I'm too emotional.
Yeah,
don't show up late.
No, show up. You show up so late.
Because at that point, it's not about the reading. You're going to show up late.
She showed up so late. The woman's son-in-law had to read in her place.
Oh, that late?
Yeah. No,
she missed the whole job.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah. At that point, don't ask me to do that. I get emotional. I'm not going to be able to do that.
It's just inexcusable.
Well.
But anyhow,
God bless you.
So there, it was only because of the restraint that my wife helped me to achieve.
And in the long run, that's the way to do it.
I agree. I want to try to be more understanding of that, but it tells you who she is. And you just have to kind of lower your expectations.
And at the same time, you don't want to be like, I told you so. He's an ass.
Yeah.
See, that's exactly.
You got to pick your battles.
Right. And that's
And this isn't the one.
Oh well.
So there was that, and then So then we move into just like last weekend or a weekend ago. Kelly's sister Jenny came to visit from the city. She lives in the city, and she came up on the train and spent the weekend with us. And
is that the second time now?
Yeah, she's been here a couple of times. She was here at Christmas. She's been here a few times since the baby, and had a nice.
That's awesome.
Got to appreciate all the new features on baby Josie. Yeah, all the exciting stuff.
Be the cool aunt.
Yeah, she can come in and do that.
Do the fun stuff.
Yeah, so she had a good time. We had a nice visit. Nice visit with her, and then came into just this past weekend. Which the big thing for me, I was very impressed with this. Kelly went to get a haircut on Saturday. And so it was me and the baby, and I'm trying to do things with her. So I had her down here with me in the basement, and I was putting away some things in the closet, like putting away some winter clothes. And she crawled over and crawled up 2 steps to the landing.
Ooh.
And I was like, hey. And she looked at me, and I looked at her, and she wanted to go. So I kind of, okay, we'll see how far. And right up the stairs.
Nice.
And I was like, I was impressed. Like, first try. No, she stopped a couple times on the way, but I was very.
So she graduated from backing up.
Yeah,
that's how she was doing, right?
She is a little. She gets around.
Nice.
She gets around really good now.
Okay.
A lot of she's at that. Hold her hands and she'll toddle around.
Okay. Yeah.
She's cruising and going from like she'll push off like she holds on, but she'll move from the couch to the coffee table and across and different things.
Do the dogs, are they confused now? Like, oh my gosh, she's walking. This one.
It's interesting what they get used to. Every time it's something new, like holding her hand and walking with her, they get a little twitchy.
It's new.
Yeah, when she's doing anything like on the tricycle, we just tried her out on the tricycle, and she can't reach the pedals, but she loves to be rolled around on it. They get a little twitchy.
Because they only know her at like there's this human, whatever it is, on the bed, and they can't move, right? So it's like
it's been very interesting because with Watson has always had a healthy fear of her because she yanks clumps of him.
Right.
But now he's much more engaged with her. Like he'll come over, she'll be doing something, and he'll come over and he'll sniff her face, and he doesn't lick her, but he is interested, and she's now so used to him, she'll just be like, bap, like she's wax him to make him go away.
That's funny.
But then when she wants to play with him, as soon as she gets within reaching distance, he's up and he'll like sniff her and leave.
Yeah.
So they have an interesting relationship with that stuff. But yeah, so that is kind of where we are up today.
There.
Yeah, we went
through a lot there.
We had stuff to cover.
Yeah, love it.
Well, thank you for making it all the way to the end, and we'll look forward to continuing through season 2.
What a season start! Oh.
What a season kickoff.
What
right?
a kickoff,
Birthday,
all that information.
Disney, but family betrayals.
Scandals.
Scandals.
New jobs.
Crazy mother-in-laws. It's everywhere. We're all over the place. What's
going to happen next episode? I'm so excited.
You never know. You never know. An order of protection. You never know. Anyhow, so thank you again for making it to the end, and we will see you next time. Well, folks, that's another episode of the Gray Hair and Daycare podcast in the books. Thanks very much for tuning in and spending this time with us. We hope it was fun. If you enjoyed this week's descent into the madness of dadness, be sure to subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss any of our future adventures. And while you're at it, give us a like and share the cast with your friends on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Carrier Pigeon, whatever you crazy kids are using. Have any hilarious parenting stories of your own? Questions about navigating fatherhood later in life, or even when normal people do it? Email us at ghdc.podcast@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to bed.